Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought we would do a video on a palette that my daughter recently bought me. It is the Natasha Denona Bronze palette. She was going to get me another palette for Mother's Day, but it was sold out, and I said just get me this one. So here's what it looks like. Don't mind my fingerprints because I have I have used this palette probably 4 or 5 times. So here's what the inside looks like. It's a beautiful neutral palette. Now, as you can see by the shades in this palette, this is not something you're going to be able to do millions of eye looks with, but the quality of the shadows is really, really nice. So I guess we'll go ahead and swatch these. I need to pull my hair back. It gets in my way. I should just pull it up in a bun. There. Alright. So the first color is called True Copper. These are so buttery and so nice. There. The next one is called Suntan. Sundown. It's like a light, pretty orangey shade. The next one is called Deep Dive, which is definitely the darkest color in this palette. It reminds me of almost a brownish purple shade. The next one is Rhodium. It's a real pretty brown shimmer. The second row, the first one is called Magma. I love this one. Like a deep, dark, burnt, like sienna. The next one is High Degree. It's like a beautiful orangey shimmer. The next one is Alloy. There. Such a pretty orange. The next one is Ridge. There. The last one on that row is called True Bronze. And the last row, the first one is called Glooming. These words are so small. I'm trying to read them and give you the right name, but there. That's beautiful. Palladium. It's a gorgeous brown. Bliss. And this is a really pretty like duochrome, like pinkish, yellow, peach. You see that? The next one is Silk. Y'all know y'all see me trying to back up. Look at this. So tiny. And y'all know I can't see anyway. There. Trying to get my camera to focus. And the last one is called Beach, and it is a matte, a tan matte, right there on my knuckle. I don't know if you can see that. So that is all of the shades. You see, it's so pretty. This would be like a gorgeous palette for the fall. And I'm trying to remember which colors I used. That's why it's so good to have it on your hand. You can just like pick out your colors. So we're going to do 2 different looks. Sorry about that. I had a few phone calls, so I was outside. This shade here, this last color up on the top row, when you're outside, it's really pretty. It's kind of like a duochrome. It's like purple and brown. You can't see it as good out here, but outside when I was sitting on the phone, it was so pretty. I just wanted to tell you that. And I was looking at these colors trying to decide what I wanted to do because there's so many. I mean, I say this is a very nude palette, but you know, to be honest, there really are a lot of looks you can do with this, depending on how light or how dark you go. So I'm just gonna try to pick a color here that I think I'm gonna start with this. This color called Ridge. It's a pretty, just like a nice matte brown. So I'm just gonna put that here right above my crease. And you know, I have a couple of Natasha Denona palettes, but for some reason, you know, there's a big price difference in between like this palette, which was $65, and some of her other palettes, which are like $129. But I always seem to be, which is fortunate for me, but I always seem to be drawn to the other palettes, like the Love palette, the Bronze palette, these $65 ones, because I just think they're so pretty. I guess the color story just is better for me. I just think they're prettier. But all of her formulas that I've tried are really good. Okay, so we got that brown on, which is so pretty. Perfect palette for the fall. Alright, so we have that brown, and then I think I want to try maybe this pinkish kind of duochrome color. What's it called? Y'all, I need to go get my prescription for my contacts. Bliss. Oh my gosh. Alright, so I'm going to take Bliss, and I'm just going to put that all on my lid here. It's such a beautiful color. It has like a pink and gold, kind of yellow. I don't know if you can see that too good, but it's so pretty. I love this palette. Alright, let's see. And then I'm going to put some of the darkest shade right here. I'm going to put that darkest shade kind of on the edge, outer edge here. And then I'm just going to blend that. These go on like butter. They're so pretty. And I mean, if you have a chance to pick this up, I definitely would. Make it just a little bit darker. I think my next eye look, I'm going to go with the dark red. And then we'll take this little small brush here, and I'm just going to bring some of that dark color right up under. This is such a pretty, pretty, pretty palette. The colors are so nice. Alright, so there's our first look using those 3 shades. There. And I think for our next look, I'm going to go with this really dark. I'm going to go with that dark red. And I'm going to start with this second color, which is called Suntan and Magna. That's the colors I'm going to use. And I'm going to use this little color switch thing I have. I've never used it before. It was in my Frida palette from Ulta. Alright, so we're going to start with Suntan. And we're going to get this eye more of a dark and red colors. And I use the Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas. I put that down on my eyes first. It's such a good product. And that is the only eye primer concealer type thing that I use on my eyes. I've never really been a big fan of doing that. So there's that one. And then I think I'm going to go into that darkest magma color. And I'm just going to put that all on the lid and out here. It's such a beautiful, like, burnt deep red color. Oh, these shadows are so nice. Yeah, I've been using this palette ever since I got it. Probably all last week I used it every day. Well, whenever I had to put makeup on. And I'm just going to pull some of that down here. Put a little bit more. Going to blend that a little bit. And then I think I might go ahead and step out for a minute. You know, I don't usually do this. I know this video is probably going to be longer. I try to keep them short when I do makeup videos, but it's hard to do 2 nice eye looks in 15 minutes and go over swatches. So I'm gonna use this clean canvas here. I'm just gonna put it right here, because we're gonna put one of these shimmers, one of the really gold ones, I think. Right here on the inner. Okay. Then I'm going to take one of these little flat brushes. And which color should we put there? Oh, it's such a hard decision. I think I'm going to put the darkest orangest gold, and that would be the shade on the end called True Bronze. And I'm just going to tap that here. I think I might mix that with this other shade down here. I'm trying to get this outer corner really dark with this really pretty burnt brownish red. I got a little bit of, I put too much on my brush. Because I really have had no fallout or anything on any of these shades. I'm just trying to blend that a little. Alright. And I'm going to go back in with this dark over here, just to darken this corner up. So pretty. And I'm just trying to drag that a little bit over that shimmer. Alright guys, I'm going to put on some lashes. I'm going to put on some lashes and some mascara, and we'll see the final look, okay? Alright guys, I put on some lashes, I used some mascara, and this is the final look for the two. Let me see if I can get up a little closer because I know I'm far away. This eye here is so beautiful. It has the darkest kind of shimmery black, and I used that duochrome pink and yellow. And then this eye has the dark red, and I put a little bit of the gold, and I put just one of the gold colors right on the inner corner of both eyes. But I love both of them. They look kind of similar. I mean, this one's just a little darker, but in person you can tell the difference between the two. But I love it. I love these shadows. There they are again. That'll focus for you guys. There's the palette again. These shades are absolutely gorgeous. And like I said, unless you're just, you know, you're going to have browns, you're going to have golds. That's this palette, right? But you can do a lot of different things. I wish I would have took this eye much like blacker for you guys, just so you could see the difference. But I love this palette. It's, to me, do you need it? No, probably not. You probably have lots of nudes, but the shimmers in here, all the colors are just so beautiful and they blend like butter. They're so good. But I appreciate you guys watching my video. Let me know which eye look you like best. If you can see really a difference in the two. I can in person, but let me know which eye you like best. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.